Pema ko so na so sorry ITV Ghana Daakye dwumedie na no pay no ya tena se sinkonwa ye ba be hwe na nsama wodo wa etwagume wo Ghana mayi mu no ye tumi edibi hu nkomo edi ama wa no pay na ne dika ne medika abobo eye Chief Justice Nevetin a okoi no ensem no eso na ya hwe ye mabedwafo hanom ne obia no efa free mu ni se ne besi aboa Ghana puntu because menka ekwemu ba ko o ka sem se wabra mo che ye atayi no no and as some lady in same no chims and inch mo jelly atai for in frisia ebebre no and it's a no through so matai be 30 years near the idea atai be kwaba no ban target yin so no ane ne ma no de ni be si omo so to man frisia bebre ba no wuko na je se bibia to twan some awo bebre no and a chief justice to dwa wo ye vet ni emu e bi di nkomo and penafie hwe a ya hwe PDS that contractor PDS be wremu ECG 7 na de din na so eye twemu pobone ana e idea bi na ye bad idea om de bae anasa na ye na emom hu no mahunu botwa no amfa kranhyem we num ne nkomo ana no pe no ye ba ba bedi e wofi ha me banu fo atrase ni odi kan eye Peter Obenjuju social commentator watnasem ene anope ni odi so eye ex-staff sergeant Osu Bonda Eric or a journalist and a member of the NPP and an akra no George Ribbon I take it on former youth organizer Domiabra Upomu constituency penifo na na pe no ni no ba bedi sa enkomo ana pe mom ngina kwa ba mi je bombo ko de nyari anko pass
so me de me ba no pass anu na pani bi wo ho ma mbo ni din a na akoye se akachiri
nti anu ye nchia
wa sha
nti ne ma mi frase free yi so mi frase free Peter ho no nchia ne nchia brawa
so ndio ano onye politics nti no
Bible ba say dia o wa nuanu na dofo nti Peter ma frase free so na che nuanu na dofo ne
so people propaganda so munia na da sida kunya for the amami na odi amanye na se na no pay yene etifo enhia yene omo antwetwe nkomo na yene omo so educate omo topic how they are training me very sensitive amamfo hia chichiremu yi nti na no pe mamfo ntia emam hokani Shelley Otu na me fa ntia so ma me chichafo a omo chade Hope Class College New Market Kaswa New Market Tiba Market Road hono ohia odi just Google Hope Class College u Google information and contact with biya ho was of deck no koso manfa kwenye so na men wish all candidates the very best of luck in exams or mucho na senior Bible kan no achia so dey mbuye so question of deck na sankoyia the last option awo so be register for wasi 2026 say twemu a munya akonya bia biem enti no mesre so bia open school pa aye krade amankola ne nyante ase mo mutum through exams no omombra Hope Class College just Google Hope Class College na information and contact me bia dey but be register your school fees no boss wo memre and boy nyade but that's the akonya odi amama
okay all right so that's it so obi dey be chairman for penifo obi so dey e be for the
your kind no e be a convince me the fact convince me say office this kind of
so be obeka office so beka bibi wan sama convince obi mo no
and na me di ntia kase ba
fa ntia na male
the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana
they was convince obi
Dr. Alhaj
convince ba na siri we
ba order number 3
okay
and pay ntia kase ba enkoma yewura ono oba be di afiri nko asum yi a 7 December 2024 mistake bi ye no nko asum a ye ko ye wo sisi no doctor the doctor man oba be gi yen o maame me maame ye nyina maame ka soa ani da soa enu so mistake binti ani ntro binti emaye be wie sei no honorable maybe say akumsi the incoming national women's organizer oba papa ba kope anope ntia kese pa nkoma no maame ense be bia wo bia wo ho de papa nemum maame no otwa ntroto so no de eya deniara esisa police photo nsafre no because ya ntena kurom ha ema ntro endi ehurusire because minu mi oni bedi adanse say Ablekumanoff the two no o say amanfo e de ya obi fi say saa ade e course no ye yampa nti nkomo pa agene nkwa afiri nsem na abetodwa wo NDC fo say saa na wo boa eye frakadam na ada na wo da Ghana fo ko so fear and panic na say police for dem eto nsafran delegate for nyina na pay nti akase enkoma wo na wo ya na waje
what then why can Sabita 300 that will be 1,000 and some of all right already Gideon who's chair another for them
so you anope me chair ITV ashefo enina and I'm chair the good people of Gamiabra Obon constituency. Okay. Me honorable member of parliament, Honorable Isaac Okuibo, any South Municipal Assembly, EMC, Honorable Moses Kabukubi, all council. And I'm chair Gamiabra, all branch executives. Me chair na mami being so, and I just can let dear or share your program ipa ba chair so embuye. Who say MPP wa bemono na nyoma mu ye din ama association ba kon aye president Otis Okroka wansem oye gobe gobe ites association mabinu oton gobe ewo amanfro ho na eho na ye nyina ye manage kakra sana abampapai buy still ye dimu but I said those days no na energy ye di no energy no energy no strong
first o kwa na ota bi on
first meto gobeni kakra bi gari be breeze na be ya membi but se sia dem me to kra gari nka na ma toni kokko be breeze na medi ye friend no Madam Comfort Ganyo on ne ba Kate your friend Enyuna Michiom Anope na ombehwe no wo Facebook.
Okay, and then they wouldn't know be I had with a crack and to walk on obi da.
But obedience so be dear.
Hey, then I tell you whole beats ura. We never let you say ya just say no obi abako.
And obi so our call your president ya all about try your second now.
All right.
I need to know to afraid.
Ya say you be care with to ajabo phone crack to buy akwa show just some boy dom e me decide me dey abrante twe ho agenka to afiri akwawere efo nche ye ba afie de komodhwe na gasa no e de be hyeso ye twe ho abasisi a
Homeland Ghana Onyame Ishira Emperor Ghana so Nyumo ajawa jakumo Ghana.
The heat is everywhere. We are all tired and drained. Our faces are weary. The day feels endless, and life feels heavy. Then it happens. In a world that never stops, discover the refreshment that wakes you up. One sip and everything changes. Wake up with pure hydration. This is Aquawilla. Great taste, truly satisfying.
Homeland Ghana Onyame Ishira Emperor Ghana so Nyumo ajawa jakumo Ghana.
Horafo afe ba yetu asne mfa nkomanhwe na nkasa na emfa mawa menko ra George Ripon ayi take you in China me bisa ne sem aso enra vet na ekosui ni eye new chief justice a Ghana ya bondi amoto na no enkomotwetwe no se ne nkomo no di ne koe no otumi hwe bi wote bi den ene papa kan o gidi se betumi aboa right
So people anope Sanders bio na ampa Mr. Henry na ye penny ye man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama where you say so to me go through the process of vetting and bibia kuya obeba be ye new Chief Justice of my way mu and I'm panso send ya woka no metie ye na we nyina see ya bra ye former Chief Justice ye Madam Tokono ye di subo bi bo no say nyoma bi a wa ye nti on to me enkoso enye ye Ghana ye CG ana Chief Justice of my way mu let me say asem we start here check akra and na ye man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so wan to mrabia because process say on faso bia ansa no betimi dia yinipa no efri ho no wetumi aye ma me no so wanye din ono so dia fafa baabi say on fanfa ba ne nyina no ankosi aga nti nra ye papa Paul ba for boni okoye na nra me share program no metumi say MPP MPs omo tu aba mom no mi wo gidie pa se bebre omo anum se de nti omo sumo omo e ko parliament no enye saa adwuma na omo ye un se parliament de wo ko ho a wo betimi afight ama wo party but say won ye no in a moderate way to de be say won hwe oman no ne kanko ansana wa fighting so the ama o political party but koya say omo de omo ye ni na ye MPP agenda na omo ye na ama ye I believe say sanya ye kan say MPP for ana ye ma me no edin kram say ye national women organizer the my MPP for no aye Madam Tokono no come here say asem na ye kan ye no those days no ye no kure because so far no omo nko na omo ye nkrofo ku a omo krampo they are even fighting for the woman than the woman herself sa na omo ye na say asem we abe do mpempen so we mrase bedwa mu na mo kɔhwɛ vetting enye se mu a mu kwa kɔtena se kura wo afenwoma ke honorable okurapo wo di assembly akɔkɔta wo challenge baby na wa kɔtena se egu w'anim ase sei a wo frɛ wo se wo ye lawyer ni na eye mi wanwa because so ye lawyer ni de na mi hu ni lawyer professional osua ye no ni suban no en shedansi pie wo ni mo but anyame wonwa because 1992 constitution ni krampo no omo nka ho na ye tro ye
that's an unfair comment.
Yeah, I didn't tell me so no see ana so ye lawyer
no but that's his profession. So to say that
his profession and the profession no me see the super any me here to me no
yeah
why do you always do this?
No, but I will sit here for you to deliberate the credibility of my minority leader.
And that is your minority leader. It's not my leader. And I don't even need him. His attitude. We don't want him. We don't need him in our party. What are you trying to say?
You don't need him.
His Excellency was me chichima was said that won't Canada.
Okay, interesting.
All the bread of my Ghana through the vetting of your Chief Justice in Rano. Ayamao. Now, who said, Omu rules and standards are use omu de bibia and na wotie majority leader honorable Ayariga Mahama ni bibia all ye kire say Afenyomanke was not doing the right thing. What you say? He was not doing the right thing. Meanwhile no wo ye lawyer ni wo nimra no and na wo behave sir. Yemfa say yeti utike mo na driver near or see we shani driving or the driving license na or driving recklessly a dey wo passenger dey na obeka because say wo so we driver ni pony
say eno so obi ntumi nkyere ne sane onsi entoto nkofo ano
dabi omo nyina nsam na omo ka wo ho no omo wo rules and regulations and standards are governor omo a omo di ye it once majority leader no obstructing or objecting any nyoma no kyerɛ and it continues. And yes, I be a baku, me no be a better say, oh, a normal. But who to me say, or share that ba, or say, or Baba say, Papa no vetting, no. What you say? To extent say, or my Papa no did say, a disputed nominee. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of this? I will hear lawyer new, me lawyer nimpo, mean to me kasa, sa. What you say? Who will lawyer? Mran Krampo a yedi ye ade no money legislature the arm of government are promulgating laws in this country. Now who ye mran no who na obekọ akọtena ho ayesa na de odi wach no onye den intina me see o mu to aba mo mu no me ogide se bebre no ma no mu because at least baby ayako okunya bedu anka mu vet ni pane na onkoye na adwuma na se mu wo problem bi wo mu a Mumfanfa baby say mumfanfa. Who your lawyer ni?
Na nyesa time me na also mo problem bi omo address ansa
na. The problem na nyese bia or bis papa no bibia wa ye e na o bisa na the competence asem na o bisa no. Enya competence. It has nothing to do with competence.
Okay.
But that's what I say. Na say you say kan okrempo a papa no or ye senior di ma tokono. Or more experienced than tokono. What you say? Or more experienced than Tokon. It is a mammy, ya mammy, Tokono, and yes, I mean disrespect no. Or no crampo at Yabe D. I CJ at a certain level, and on one I call yet the SSA or yet, and a near yin everywhere, and a papa no senior no eba we a problem in the home. After all, and ya for your marking, is it within the ambit of what for your marking so no never appointed Chief Justice Anna?
Okay, today.
And your man Penny and appointing the Chief Justice. And you have your man in the better chair, Muhammad Nipa, or go appointing Anna. And you don't have that. Past Parliament in Kwapa, Muna, Mufrem, Musa, Muya majority, near 137. And no Pomun is out to me, no problem the year we were able to face you people squarely. And then I don't, Yawa majority, super majority, no. And no na who per se won't foul unnecessary questions and say into the mechanic say me who your position who per se won't bring power nipa na eto abamao eto de bi no you have to think about the people because before kwa bi no ho madam Toko no na ye yin afri ho no omoni agi omo pe into we a leader and say when you say as a parliamentarian any leader of the minority when you nani pa no onko through the vetting no o you no ye na adwuma the assembly ekofa ne ho a na mo fa no fa mbra kwan so na nya em
that's it. All right, anyway, I near the room I share vet na course for Chief Justice for no officer. Namra when I share na one so side near share and Sunday we are call a topic second one. So the vet and also can say.
Yo, Medasi, when you live in a country where you make a terrible mistake of bringing people who don't have the nation at heart, this is what we experience. It is sad this morning to say and I better catch you for say so we wouldn't say Cape Coast Hospital omo back to manual processes when we visit the place. It is termination of unnecessary juma e say nipa bi nsa obi ba office bi a wonya ho hwe na wabetwam no be person ordinary de ehye ho and listening to sorry to bring this because yeah per our digital space and our digital area ya we are me bra ohwe ni teaching field who said we are moving to the digital world and for a whole country to put a hospital like Cape Coast in Tibetan, now and it will cut across very soon because there's nothing like training. Migrating most of the hospitals now Naka Oma migrate the manual system. No, I think it started with 37. Oma migrate to the digital system. Now, because who feel say ya minister and 2% would do nipa bese honti. Afei Oma the makuo na ese omonsano. And unfortunately for them, they even brought the people who are working now, who are migrating the hospitals to the digital platform.
Okay. So they are
okay. Now, Mebra, having said this, you better video with you. Sebi, nyansa dudu binti. Under no circumstance will I attack the profession of His Excellency, the President of the Republic. I will not do that. Neither will I attack the profession of the majority leader, Mahama Yariga, or whoever. We should tackle the issues without personalizing it. I am very sure my brother did not listen to the process or the vetting yesterday. Anka Diokan in one can. Look, to make a statement, Sir Honorable Afenyo Markins or Sahini was there with a mindset to disrupt the process. That is very unfortunate. It is very, very unfortunate that he did not watch. So what would see a year? What would be a program? No, they should tell us who disrupted the program. Every proceedings in Parliament, they give opportunities to the leaders, especially to make their remarks. Now they've sworn in the nominee. Let me put it that way, the Chief Justice nominee. And then the chairman indicated, sir, they can now begin the process. And so the first thing that was done, and when you listen to parliamentary proceedings, usually the minority will speak, and then the majority leader will also come in. Immediately, Honorable Afenyo Markins started his initial remarks. Then the majority came in. And excuse my language, rude enough, like he doesn't even allow the chairman to call him in as they do in Parliament. You cut the chairperson or the speaker's attention for you to be what? Called to address or put your concerns across. This time, because they made up their mind to come and disrupt or to come and frustrate the minority, immediately he started. Every sentence that the minority leader will make, Honorable Ayariga will come in. What is it for? Was it a planting? Why? In fact, yesterday was a very sad day for this country, which should never be repeated. If you think Honorable Afenyo Markins has used a word like disputed, which of course it's the issue as we speak, it's a disputed position.
How?
Have the minority, have we not disputed, are we not in disagreement with the nomination of the Chief Justice? When you say dispute, what is the meaning of dispute? We disagree with the nomination of a new Chief Justice, which we reserve that right. We have that right. You can't force us to accept what you have nominated. Is this one to something that you cannot wait for the minority leader to finish his submission before you come in? Is it too difficult to do? And I'm telling you, for close to 2 hours, he kept doing that to the minority leader. How can you do this?
Okay.
No. How on earth can you do this? And so, if you make a comment, sir, he made up his mind to come and disrupt, and every sentence that he makes is disrupted. I'm sorry, it was rather your majority leader. So it means just go ahead and condemn your majority leader because he was doing that. Honorable Afenyo Markins was the first to speak, and for close to 2 hours, the majority leader was disrupting him. He was frustrating him. He was not allowing him to talk. He disrupts him every sentence that he makes. Why? The whole majority leader, you sit and warn a minority leader on a platform that the international community were all watching. What kind of life is this? Now let me go to the issue itself.
Now they know time.
My brother, share who is Chief Justice, and you see, last I made a submission that a manufacturer betumi anya kukuduro at the judiciary to for more a be free or more kasa. Yewura shouldn't think so because he's the beneficiary, so he's sacrificing the integrity of the judiciary. No. Unia unimumra sanyete. Ena unim se ye unia ewo position bi ade wa bese ho. Ask yourself, if you allow this process to go on, which he has done, watina ebeyense na ho enti no obi amanyoni bi aba or the obetati. So now what happens is that it is coming to turn like the CDS position, IGP position, and then the prisons boss and all those things. That is what we are now turning the judiciary into.
Okay.
But ideally, it is not supposed to be so. But in concluding, you see, yesterday I saw the Chief Justice nominee posture, or maybe one of his submissions, to be very unfortunate. To be very, very unfortunate, because me obiya bonia ye china so, untimi kasa untimi china so. But to say that because you think, sir, o sentence no with more years oba banana wo enunti untimi or untimi mba me attack your family. It means to say you did not sentence the man based on what the constitution says or what your regulation says, but with your fear say, let me sentence the man so that oba o me attack my family. It is obi kokun to kwaketu abi kwa no oba because who say who de ne kwa osan ba oba attack nti. So then it means they have to review more of the cases papa wo yadi. Esan say wamfa emra kwan so ene ne nkyerɛkyerɛ na ye ne mmom no or the fear in him that his family will be attacked and will be a judgment.
All right, my I say of Sausu Bandana Fienye. All right, of white TV Ghana Daakye Jumidi Gusu I share veteran course Chief Justice no na me travel to see and maba me ba afi yebehwe ya twanko mono so social commentator so ha NDC akasa MPP akasa ne abowrum ne ahwe no so side so me twa me obesese ya
Onyame Ishira Emperor Ghana so
The heat is everywhere. We are all tired and drained. Our faces are weary. The day feels endless, and life feels heavy. Then it happens. In a world that never stops, discover the refreshment that wakes you up. One sip and everything changes. Wake up with pure hydration. This is Aquawera. Great taste, truly satisfying.
Homeland Ghana. Onyame Ishira Emperor Ghana so. Nyumo ajawa jakumo Ghana.
Entwa so na yenkwa enim na afi yemfa nkomotwetwe no entwa so ma yenko ora Peter Dudu ente na me social commentator vete no onso uhun sen
meda se minia yemfa chia biem ma wahwefo minia before vete we bokoso na me baby say yeti won from mu say minority kasanka omonye vete no and France na yenko
okay dodom kumane ka say nko omom travel na sibi
Yes.
okay
iti andra na omoye de o
okay and say ne bia na omo asesa omadwen
But honestly, we didn't see that.
Oh, sorry. Man,
No, we didn't say that. In fact, the minority leader indicated on live television that we will not boycott it. We will rather be part. That's what he said.
No.
Any other thing was
That's
speculation.
never true.
Oh no, seriously.
Okay, that's awesome.
Granted.
All right.
Many so people. This kind of partisan politics are between NDC and NPP. And then some people so I would do. On my Ghana, yeah, how you know, say you're practicing this duopoly. Na young per se, a bet Danny Adrian, they are the other political parties. Ain't you know, they be a dano, Sakunya Bodomoa, na apako ye tournament between NDC and NPP.
Okay.
Now, it's a very sad thing. In fact, you who a appointment committee, under this Fourth Republic. But Kakoye said this particular ninth parliament we omusu no mo ban no amayanya ntiase bi say indeed practicing a duopoly no is a very big challenge to us. A hard a bet na ye can education na me can ade bi apeni bi kan say school a yakwa yenye mu inimdie no and then say ye this animdie no be situated in a cultural context. Ya man ne amanwe say nimdie no amanye improve upon it. Na say okusua de na ntumi amfa nye amane na amane de a na say education dey and education be an boy. And that is what is happening. Democracy so be catch you say nya de pa no twa wotro.
Okay.
Kebina min kebide eye pa. Na senia obe practice no in your cultural context. And no na be say indeed all practice democracy and some practice democracy. Na andra and who ye kakra na me de meni e hwe ye except sa my share no na me si afi. Na the only thing I'm saying is there tomorrow. Sesadi when a bokoso na se be ya twimlamentwe na into me I stick to basic rules of engagement. Na e be twin on political lines as well. Then sorry, we don't have tomorrow. Because enye or na say ndra no enye the only time sabi NDC will be in parliament, will be in government. Neither NPP also be in government. It's what about the future? What signal are we sending tomorrow? And for me, and I'm thinking many Ghanaians, reasonable Ghanaians, will sit and ask themselves, say, NPP is doing us a lot of disservice. The minority in parliament, led by Osahene Alexander Afenyo-Markin, is doing us a lot of disservice. Yes, you are opposing person. You can't say only have to go bankroom, but it do be here. You ma on mine who do in dealing.
No one said kumana nyetinya asa ban ebe bribia falasa.
Minya ne din ne sen. Ne din ne sen. Ya de amamra na edibu oman. No one is bigger than the constitution. and it's our constitution way enim say impenifo a omocho constitution enim say the to me manipa nipa person who nsu ne banya mani to me maniska manahudie and obo the true character of a person. And here the sa thought no every me we say said to me so be some ebian pa kombo bum raba me no bi so. And here the akoye bi a shout mo ebo to adai atwena adai asensan. Even the president impono is not there automatically. And the president the year no maybe a emfa na kwemu a ebo to adai atwena asan.
Yes.
So it tells you that even the president na ya atwena so aba no, it's not what absolute in nature. And your project it is ya made to be able to say idea. You only have to stick to the rules of engagement. It's the one and saying his president say ya treating a chief justice, the former chief justice assign on not your petition.
So almost so warm the tone so on shada baby asa.
So one at the tone, so one at the tone, so who called for it? So we are with Juma Papa. Who called for that? Haven't you had other CJs before? In some manner, Yentio Mawu, Anna a CJ, definitely, a number of people. Georgina Wood, Theodora Georgina Wood. And you're not sworn in a president before. Another sworn in president, Atamel. Yeah, to tell someone in this for Kaye, I don't want her to. Was there any petition against her? Because when you send Yanka, by yet say you between NDC, seven or more cancer, or you're training here, nice say, was any single person a Ghanaian who wrote a petition against her, said that warranted a removal. It tells us a yenipa. Once I did the drama, no, you better count one. But once I would do rules in a year to man, say, Obi trouble your grandpa, the rules will vindicate you. And it's a net, you know, be now a true petition as a Ghanaian. Say. That's the president tell you, Sue, Namana Aka, Nelson Maya, or say, out of that you are embittered. Now, are they telling us? Say it indeed, the CJ is an MPP. Why are you crying more than the bereaved? Because Sinyantechi will tell you. Why are you crying more than the bereaved? Why is so MPP interested in the former CJ? I want to understand. Is that the democracy that we're being taught? Say we cannot think of the mother Ghana.
Sasa mama no ni kama phone to person
come. Why ni kama for? Sabe why bisa say why ni kama for?
Sasa say aban no mu for na mu yi na manti or so munya obi a no so betumi eso no mu bi.
Minia. Bisa bebo. Na America ka. Say your possible practices that democracy between these NPP. We have no future. Because me amitia say you know I was once an NPP person. And I'm a free NPP because of Insembia, Omoya, and you have a money year, Moon say, and more on my Ghana and the Kanko. Now the choir a movement for change, and then Omoya UP. Now me say, and that's me few more, me Jina Quantico, because me do not mind Ghana. Do you know why? If leadership fail, and it's about me, my generation that will fail. And an ABA officer here, he has joined the military, he has seen things, he has made some level of worth. But me, I've not made that. And I'll not form or join a political party which will ruin my life out of failures and mistakes. Because political party and as a governance, it's not grounds to say somebody mistake into it's not grounds like that. And then I'm assuming I can say rather maybe bonnet from what it's near this old commercial, so maybe I choke. It's go and see no more. In politics, there's not like go and see no more. Any mistake you do has direct impact on the lives of the people. And nothing can compensate that. And Tiandra, near question, it's really sad.
Okay. And
for me, if we are called honorable, say you're honorable, Yamasa. Honorable no, honorable believes in principles. So also when you be one year. Because we believe send near I was saying, you know, there's no need for you so don't buy back far from you. It's let that word honorable now LED, you know, LED.
All right. Mamenda wase ora Peter Jojo social commentator and a vet no ono so ne de entuane course no se ntwaye kra ne re ehoye elmu. All right, emre na black yemfa bes me num bi fa wiwi ni nyina kra nsem bia e bia catch so de to aso na no bi kan ya wo bi eka ho no right memra wo so na me fra se feel so 5 minutes na fi yamon ti na
so bo me bro can say me say me share say free ho so be a honorable and an adwumadie the suman or deputy or demonstrate does not comply with honorability and obiti be no say we no friend no honorable na nipa no why no nti so obi a lawyer ni no friend who so a lawyer ni for friend who a learned person, that's the term they normally use, learned person. Very good. And now mrana ye kan wasem no wo ka omo ye mra wo my we mu wo ni mra no wo se mra no me lay person me cheno. How do you expect me to regard you? Okay. The intermakers and say Honorable Afenyomakin, personally me share that and I don't have problem with him. Or me bra penny me pay. What I say? But on money can call and I share. Sometimes this country can only move on when we are able to forget about our differences. Obi, one has to compromise on something. But that same way, Chief Justice the same way, say me pa na me your opposition me pe power papa anka me nko gu menu ase wo. So the menu kan no Afenyomakin e wo parliament or raising Madam Tukono Chief Justice, former Chief Justice, Assem no, and Omuka say they are not support of the vetina Basono. So Mudomo count. In Parliament, Afenyomakin Kaye. Some you know Casano or can say also sometimes no. Senya Casayan Shehoyi. Say my share nama and tea. Now some Nameka or no. Again, some Nameka. Tea. As some na here cano. Say yeah, papa poor bafo bonnie. So no one to say on yes CJ now. On to me stop Mahama say money appointed before. So he doesn't have the power to stop Mahama from appointing a chief justice. Into the omo year no and confession ember. So no see no ni pemo bet make say he's not interested. Okay. What you say? But on to me in touch his excellency John Dramani Mahama said don't appoint and go and reinstate Madam Tukono. What you say? They talk to me, you know. They make us say Honorable Afenyomakin. Man can say Honorable Afenyomakin and a bit distracted. Vetting. Man can say me can say Onu oye lawyer ni. Oye mra shebedwe ni. Nimumra. They have their standards. And I use the word standard, but they have their rules and standing orders. Omudi ye duma wo parliament. Wunim. What betra how yes way. How do you expect me, a lay person like me, to regard you as a lawyer, be a or ordinary juma?
But now I said you in a
say the oye or no. Say any random almost standing orders. That's why Honorable Mahama Ayariga was objecting him. And objection also, me, I don't have problem with anybody objecting somebody. But we yet to us so, sir, now quite say, what should that be? Afenyomakin's behavior yesterday at the vet, you know, or no, me who said he was there just to dilly-dally the whole process.
Afenyomakin na objecting Mahama
Ayariga objecting because they are all yeno and no standing orders and no rules and co.
Oh yes, I saw auto truck now. No,
I send me out. Me bra penny, Mr. Usu Bonda or Kawas. I say, and yet no say the position now, Mr. Bafo Bonnie Kwakofano, a disputed position now. My question is, did Afenyomakin use the word disputed position or disputed nominee?
Afenyoman can use the word disputed nominee. Is it not different from disputed position? Into one tier, one share vetting. No, I use the right word that Afenyoman can use here, or say disputed nominee, and we a personal or their manner. But I see disputed position. Of course, you say you be free or a man for nation with the ampa a position be as I agree with that. Me Tiano, me betra me nya shame free mu. But I no say for you to go as any pay kurampo no nyame adom na uwa beye mrase bedwani ewo efutua ankasa ne pay wo fra hu lawyer ni na omo oya senior ewo law profession no mu na because you are an MP and na wo opposition wo pay power banti na wo de sa me who say ya hantan.
Okay, all right, that's right, that's it. All right,
omo hwe na nyame ya adom a omo nkoso sa also a kosusa at opposition.
Of those who have been now, also 5 minutes for you, Mammy.
Yo, me that say, me remember, and send be kakra over meeting it tell, Master Jeffrey, me bra, you know. He made a comment, the MPP minority is doing the service to the state, and I don't know what kind of the service they are doing, but. I said, my brother, you see, the minority has a responsibility to put the government in check. We cannot just go and sit there and be looking at the government to do whatever they like. And then Kasanka, Oman Koha, and Kaye, and the champion of Montenegro. But something that
so you don't man on Claudia be why so but so much chat
pushing the question
please
okay so are we on the floor of parliament debating an issue or we are there to appoint and vet someone?
Okay, so what kind of I'm coming on so the service where is this coming from? I don't know what
so
we did that
the service is
yes.
Failure to vet the person. Because you are there to vet. What to do about Conano?
Okay.
Ever do media or Babidi, I want to position I ever said the man. You are nearly a quarter floor of parliament. You are good debate to home. You are say also Efata. Send to Medina. It is what when I put down to Senano. Let's a sense of Bacadia. Then that's the service.
Okay, but I'm Montos man.
Answer maybe I mean your bema. Onankasa akan bua no hofo. And that is why I'm saying say the vetting itself, I don't know how people viewed it, but the TN say the minority was there to take part of the process. They were seated, as you rightly mentioned. They were seated, they started. So omunya and koma ankotina ho. They walked out because one, you know, betinasi, Obia Benya Quine. She said, the Tia, Wama Yakonia, who moderating the fine. Eka say, who can dear? Onsana and some Wakano. A bit any uncle ye, mammy. What did I do? My try to her. And I'm really me, enemy, the make house, and yes, and that is what you were expecting the majority lot to do. But almost every sentence, now what the cassette, almost every sentence, no, but of the video speaking here. So if beginning a whole leader, and put a cassa more you say, and your tap and your cassa trust because Obiang Kasa you. All these things we are talking about, was just at the beginning.
And you know, we know person can after your marking the casa boisson.
Yes, it was a planting. Honestly, it was just a planting because certain words be used to impona. Osha I said, and Session Kabambo. And in the words I know what planning go on. I said, honorable for the markings and said, I can't be a serious be upon to shoot some baby. I will not sit here for you to come and say anything because you are on your market. What has he done? No, what did he do? And then there are certain things that we call principle. Secondly, sir, who enemy twman so wo bibi ho. Na se me si ade we ya wo ye no, mani nje ho. Na mabetena se. Na me ade na wo ye no mani nje ho. But me hwa ahodin ekuta wo a. Me ye den a obeye den. Obeye. And that is why in parliament, and my brother, you know this very well. They say the minority will have its say, but the majority will always what? Have its way. You better ask them. But muna mukuta majority in there. You can't cramp na monfa because the mpasa mo ye ebe bo na mba dey. Mo be ye. But that does not prevent us from also bringing out our views. Until all that they were saying, they said, we disagree. In fact, we have never forcefully stopped the president from appointing anybody. The area is not Anoni Edeka. And you can't tell us that we shouldn't say or bring our observations or our reservations. Okay. All that's it. Does it prevent us from speaking? What we are saying is that what you are doing, we disagree. Okay. You understand? And my brother also made a comment. I don't think so from 1992, any Chief Justice, all of them retired honorably. We have never removed. And so it is not.
I know Casa NDC resistance can move back Bemo and come on Penomo. Yes,
but so it is because and yet it is so by Chief Justice, sir. But this is the first time.
Oh, educate the people.
No, wait.
Educate them well.
Oh. What will be the
easy, but the process has been outlined in the constitution.
No, but what will be the please let me finish. What will be the annual catch say from 1990 to the Fourth Republic? The year person you have then I will be quiet. Okay. Obia retire. And what we are saying is say nipa no modene ban. Ekwan ya wo fa so aba no anye kwan papa. Enti ne ba ya aban twen. Now look at what they have done. Medicine. Who you will be? Mere because or to find or the new kunapo. What is the issue?
Santro we dey bia wo twa wo nkan we. Ade enye ekwan na oni ni 2 ye no. Ehu asem na ye kan o. Sana o man sika na ode man no. Enu a wo kan the same as
the be the 2 kwan.
It is not wrong, say Chief Justice Nene Kunbetu Kwan. Okay. And here I can say a bonny. But say who need on money sector and the best sponsor no. But
she was made to refund the money. Okay. Was it not made to refund the money?
Robber and the young is gonna enjoy it.
When I say all right.
What are you talking about? And the
found the money.
And the family boy, you're robber. Young is gonna
enjoy. You see, this matter is educational. We are not just informing a team for a magic break. It's you educate you. Aha, a drum has it. More fun for one. Process, but I'm for you.
Oh, bow, I'm share a drum between me and maybe your feet.
It is a so people. Send me, my apply only me. Nasa be an organization we say I couldn't get better. Oh, P. Charlie, I couldn't be able to more bra. Na for application bra. Media ba. Let's assume you say me no. I have 1 or 2 misunderstanding. Is it at that place now where you use that platform? No, only me I have issues of misunderstanding. What me no one tell me na. I didn't hear. But there was some regulations.
I'm going to get a link with the Chief Justice. We are talking about the Chief Justice.
What does it mean to say travesty of the law? Do you understand what travesty of the law?
So
is it in America?
Na who say na afenyo ne new CCJ no wo issue bi e hono be raise.
Those question bronu or panso of us the year nipa. Yen dey sabe e question straight. Sabe aboa kwasia ne so we di nipa natem. But the statement you put it's a figurative expression. The statement you put, you know,
disputed nominee. What does it mean?
It indicates that you have an issue with a person. Okay. It indicates that you're impugning
on
the person's personality.
Do you know that as a fact that he has issue with the person? No, you have just said.
And the question I saw on no issue.
That's what I'm asking.
That's the statement. And the statement.
Now you are speculating. Does he have issue with the
the Kasaya is son and no issue.
Yes, an issue,
so.
No, you just said you are educating the public.
Will be an
no, you just mentioned that you are educating
Check the mouth travesty. Oh, says me no make it for, but the Paraka. Check the mouth travesty.
Travesty, what has it right? Who has used it?
You are using my
okay, time that's until your hands.
Now, person can say. It's a only obi ebia issues are. I don't know your address. It is how you put the language. And it makes people think that is that something for a source of worry? Because you say about to the back, and someone said, Be Sawa, maybe directly. No, if I'm dissatisfied, then I'll do another follow up.
Okay.
But not to come and have an opportunity to give your preliminary, statements, and then be using words to impugn on the integrity of the person, or the personality of the person.
Okay.
It's not fair.
It's
what stage did the vetting of the Ninth Parliament Appointment Committee now? It appears any personality be on more issue. Who do a more and you do or die. Shenyesi honorable Kuda to Ablapa.
Some George no way.
Finance minister. I say pure abuso. But a blue boy because of any issue it's in
happy to receive
it. All right, that's it. You be actually when me university no say near me see and man because I need say people distract or more people say in this internet ya fa be bia na yenko yo mamika say ITV Christmas Carols and Praises 2025 edwumedia baso a event afi bia no ye de da nyankopon ase ye de da nyankopon ase nti na afi we so but we de baby edu no ya so dem but you so dem ezi afi we so ye ba da nyankopon ase we ne nyankopon aye e de amayen ye tun sa friends sorry singing groups ahodo me yin na stage ba koso e twem de nyankopon ase wa Bible reading ensugusu e koso afi we de ne ye say Asemti Edasono give thanks to the Lord for he is good. Psalm 107 verse 1. Yefas Dama Nyankopon visa oye enti afiwe de ye ITV enim he ya bomodi asa osumo tumi ababi 20th December 2025 anapa 8 a.m. ni ashas ye fresh number we music group anasa mo ye church choir number some baby number ye 0557 212 423 0557 212 423 offer number ya wonsa beka empanifo ba me sanka we say talent zone enso e koso no audition no gusu gidigidi pa last palm international any IT na ka bomu a ye de talent zone dwumedi e de ebrewo we ye skills ahodo talent ya Ghana fo nyina wona no na ye che say brother beti na di na sao skills no talent na wo de na di no ene be boa ma empanifo e be dwumedi na so no we nya akonya opportunity na won so atumi di aton ho say ye nwom to asa say ye bibia do wonsa ye wo be ye na wodi nkunim a ye be boa mo atumi akoni pa na winner no a obedi nkunim wo talent zone no no wo be kofie with 10,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis and it mama nation so Friday 5th December an audition no koso gidigidi kra nya sam ketwa wunya fa form bright front desk na bra be form number ba frame 0241 846 481 Talent zone number no 0241 846 481 and afi 0506 863-197 na skills be our talent be our on that day audition no so aba be di send be program no wo do ho be kan no we near 10,000 Ghana cedis and ye dey ebe mama odi akofi we ni me dey akra ho akware nsu e wodwa so akware abade ama abama me nsu mu ode nsu mu kama emu kurije how be en gechi tu pensu pa de akware nsu nsaka na so agibi e dey do program no betumi abo ye pa ana pempeni fo ebo ayen e madwumedi tumi e course so e na no pay ITV Ghana Daakye dwumedie so owura Peter Droju asabre no ye social commentator anti no do begina mu wo ono akasa dini mu nyamanyoko bi asa na Ghana beko yi entia na afi nso no ye wo officer usubondanso member of the NPP na fi journalist enso e wo hana fi owura aite nso NDC former youth organizer e wo domi abrobum constituency ora for me so me tire mu hwe men dwumedie course we frame so people ofori amanfo so people and then so made west.